Hello, it's me, Carlos. I'm going to start with the outside inspection. Okay, the test will be 1 to 20. This is the new test, August 10, 2023. Okay, for this test, you need to follow this list. Okay, look at that. Then you go to number 1. You see number 1, lenses. You say to the examiner. And the top, okay, you see there is a clearance light. You say amber in color, no crack, no broken, properly secure to the cab. And then you go to the headlights. See that one? Headlights, you say white in color, no crack, no broken, properly secure to the hood. Service 2 function, high and low beam. And then you have the side light. This one, side light and reflector. See? Amber in color, no crack, no broken, properly secure to the hood. This service 3 function, running signal and hazard. Then you go to the floor. Okay, you say no hanger wires or hoses, no leaks. Truck is not laden to the right or left. If that happens, you have to take it to the mechanic or you say service issue. Okay. Okay, now I go to number 2. You see there, number 2, flue levels. Okay. Okay, for this you need to open the hood, okay? Then you start on the right side of the truck, okay? This is cooler reservoir. You send a no crack, no broken, properly secure to the radiator. And then you set the cap hand tight with a good rubber seal, no leaks. And the level, to check the level is on this side, high and low. And then you have hoses. You say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no leaks, and properly secure at both ends. Then you say the radiator hoses, you have 2. Okay, here's one. And the other one is in the other side. You say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no leaks, and properly secure at both ends. Now you come into the left side. Then you have this one. Engine, oil reservoir, and diff tanks, you see. Then you send a no crack, no broken, properly secure to the frame and to the engine, and no leaks. The cap hand tight with a good rubber seal, and then you say no leaks. And then you say how to check the level with the dipstick right here, touching or pointing. Okay, and then you go to this one. Okay, you say power steer reservoir and dipstick. See that one here? Let me see. Let me show you correct. Right here. And then you send a bend, no crack, no broken, properly secure to the frame. And then you say the cap hand tight with a good rubber seal, no leaks. And have to check the level with the dipstick. You touching or pointing. Okay. And then you have hoses right here. And then you say hoses. You say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no leaks, and properly secure at both ends. Okay. Now we go for number 3, you see there. Flue and air leaks. Let me see. Okay, there. Okay, and this one you touching or pointing this one. Hoses, air hoses. You say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no audible leaks, and properly and secure at both ends, whatever the end is. And then pointing to the engine, you say engine hoses. Okay, you say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no leaks, and properly mounting and secure at both ends. And then you're pointing engine and the transmission over there. See, you say no leaks to the floor, no leaks to the floor. Now we go for number 4. You see there, steering system there. Then you go with this. You see a steering gearbox, gear driven. You have to say that or you lose some points. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly secure to the frame. And then you say no missing hardware, no leaks. Can be leaks right here. And then you say hoses, no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no leaks, and properly secure at both ends. And then you got this part right here. Pitman arm, drag link, and upper control arm. Then you send a bend, no crack, no broken, properly secure at both ends. Okay, at both ends with castle nut, cotter pin, and internal grease. Then you have another 3 pieces of parts. You see this right here? This is the lower control arm. You have 2, 1 in each side, and then you have the tie rod right here. Okay? When you mention the name of the parts, then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounting and secure at both ends with castle nut, cotter pin, and internal grease. Then you this part right here, steering shafts. Okay? It's not required, but it's better to know. Okay? You say steering shafts. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted and secure at both ends with U-joints. And U-joints, internal grease. And then you say no more the 1-inch plate. Now you go to number 5, you see there? Tires. Okay, tires. These tires cannot be recapped. This is the front axle, okay. These cannot be recapped, even tread. And then you say the tread has to be no less than 4/32 inch of tread depth. And you check the tread with the commercial tread gauge. And then you say ABC, no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut. The tires properly mounted and secured to the ring, and then you say no audible leaks. Okay, and the air. You have to check. You have to have no less than 100 psi, and you check with the commercial air gauge. Okay. Okay, you see there, number 6 and number 7. I go together, okay, in the same time. Rims, lug nuts. Okay. Okay, you say rims. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, no illegal welds, and properly mounted secure to the axle. And the valve stamp right here. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted secure to the ring. And then you say the cap hand tie. And then no audible leaks. And have to have proper clearance right here. Okay. Okay, you go lug nuts. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, no missing lug nuts. And then you say no rust, indicating lug nuts start losing. And then you say no pieces of metal, indicating lug nuts are too tight. And the lug nuts is properly mounted secure to the ring and axle. Okay, you see number 8. Spring mounts and airbags and shocks. Number 8. Then you go with this, okay? This one. Leaf spring mount. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, no missing hardware, and properly mounted secure to the frame. I have one in front and one in the back over there. Then you go to the leaf springs, this one. Okay, leaf springs. Then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted and secure at both ends with leaf spring mounts and U-bolts. And then you say free of debris and no scissoring. No tijeras. Cuando están tijeras es porque están quebradas. Ok, se están saliendo de la posición. And then you say this truck no has airbags, but you have shock absorber. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted secure to the frame and to the U-bolts. And then you say no leaks. And then you finish with that one. Okay? Okay, we go for number 9 and number 10, okay? Brake lines and hoses and leaks. Brake contaminants, number 10. Okay, this one right here. Brake line or brake hose. You say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no audible leaks, and properly mounted and secure at both ends. And then this one right here. This is electric. You say ABS light, and they use ABS cable, okay? ABS cable, ABS wire, or ABS line. Okay. Then you say no spot cut freight wires and properly mounted and secure at both ends. Then we go for this one right here. Okay. Brake drum and brake shoe. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted and secure to the axle. And then you say free of debris, no oil or grease. Okay. This is only for the test, okay? But you see this, the brake pad? In case they ask you how it had to be, you say no less than 1/4 inch of pad, life, or material. Okay. Okay, you see number 11, lenses and reflectors. Okay, you see this one? Side light, amber in color. Okay, right here, see? And then you say, amber in color, no crack, no broken, proper mounting secure to the cab. Service 2 function, signal and hazard. Then you come in behind the truck. You see right here? This is the service light. You say white color, no crack, no broken, proper mounting secure to the cab. And then you see in the top, it's a reflector tail, it's white color, okay? You cannot see, maybe there, okay? It's a reflector tail, you say, had to be clean, visible, proper mounted, secured to the cab. You see this tape right here? Okay? You say 100% DOT reflector tail, you say red and white color, had to be clean and visible, proper mounted, secured to the cab. And then you finish with a number 11. You see there, 12, traffic monitoring device. Then you say, mirrors. You say, have to be clean, no crack, no broken, no legal sticker, and proper mounted secure to the mirror bracket. And the mirror bracket, you say, no crack, no broken, proper mounted secure to the cab. You see that? To the door and to the hood. Okay? Then you finish with that. Okay, number 13, las baterías, batteries. For this, you say body box and cover. You say no crack, no broken, properly mounted, secure to the frame. And then you say inside is 4 wet batteries. No corrosion, cables properly mounted, secure to the batteries. And then you say no spots, cut, fray wires, no leaks. With that, you pass the test. But you want to say the body properly mounted, secure to the body box, you can say that, and that could be extra. Okay, you want to see inside? Okay, hold on. Okay, see the cables? Okay, good. That way you say no corrosion, cable properly mounted, secure to the batteries, no leaks. Now we go for number 14, fuel tank and depth tank. 14. You can say fuel tank or diesel tank. Okay, you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted, secure to the frame. You see there, with the metal strap. Between the metal strap and the fuel tank is a what? A rubber lining to prevent metal to metal contact. Okay, and then you say the cap hand tied with a good rubber seal. No leaks. This is sensor. You see the sensor, no spot, cut, fray wires, properly mounted, secure at both ends. This is the overflow hose. And then you say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no leaks, and properly mounted, secure at both ends. Then you come into the depth tank. And then you say depth tank, you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted, secure to the frame. And then you say the cap hand tied with a good rubber seal, no leaks, and properly mounted, you say the cap hand tied with a good rubber seal, no leaks. Okay, that's enough. Then you see this right here. Sensors, you say no spot, cut, fray wires, and properly mounted, secure at both ends. Then you have hoses right here. And then the hoses, you say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut, no leaks, and properly mounted, secure at both ends. Then you finish with this. You see there, number 15, frames. And then you say tractor and trailer frames and cross members. You see the cross member right here. See, it's a cross member there. It's a cross member there in the trailer, under the trailer, see? And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, no legal wells, no missing hardware, and properly mounted, secure from the front of the tractor. You're pointing to the front of the tractor, and the end of the trailer, you're pointing to there too. Okay, and then you finish this test. Now we go for number 16, you see there? Air and electrical lines and connectors. And then you come into here, right here. You see air supplies connector, you say no bend, no crack, no broken, properly mounted, secure to the cap, and they say no arable leaks. You see the hoses right here, 1, 2, right here. You say red emergency, blue service, and then you say no abrasion, no bubbles, no cut. And then you say propriamente secure a balls and, okay, and no auto leaks. Okay. And then you have the glass hands and glass hands connectors, okay. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the trailer with a good rubber seal right here in the center right here, and no auto leaks. Then we have this one right here. Electrical connector with safety latch. Pointing here and pointing here. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the cab and to the trailer. And then you say no missing pins and free of debris. Then we have the electrical cable, this one, the green one. You say no sports car free wires and propriamente secure a balls end with the safety latch. Then we have the tension spring right here. And then you say no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the cab and the hoses to prevent the hoses touching the catwalk. Then you finish with that. 16. Okay, we have 17, you see there. You say fifth wheel skip plate, 17. Okay, now you say fifth wheel skip plate. You say apron and kingpin. The kingpin gonna be in the center right here. Okay. Then you say apron and kingpin. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the cross members. Okay. And then you say skip plate. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, and then propriamente secure to the platform. And then you say proper grease and no illegal wells. Then we have this one right here. PVPM safety plate and security balls. Then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the skip plate at both sides and internal grease. Release arm with the safety latch, this one. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the skip plate. Now it's in a lock position. Then you say between the apron and the skip plate, no daylight. In the center right here, okay? You have the lock jaw and pin. You say lock jaw and pin, you say proper grease. And the lock jaw pin is around the kingpin. Now it's in a lock position. Then we have the platform and the platform mount. This is the platform and the platform mount. And this is the frame. Okay, let me show you the frame. Okay, platform and platform mount and the frame. The platform and platform mount, you say no bend, no crack, no broken, no illegal wells, no missing hardware, and no illegal wells. And propriamente secure to the frame. With this, I finish with the fifth wheel skip plate. Okay, we have 18. Landing gear and clearance. Then you start with this. You see the frame. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, no illegal wells, and propriamente secure to the cross members. The frame. Landing gear legs. You say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the frame and no missing hardware. And this is the landing gear legs is internal grease. This one right here. Landing gear box and shafts. This is the shaft. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the legs. Has 2 speed, high and low, and internal grease. You see this right here? Landing gear handle. Landing gear handle, you say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the shaft and to the frame. Had to be proper security to prevent damage when truck start moving, can cause accident to other vehicle. Then we have this one right here. You see that? Support bars, this one. Then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the frame. You say to the leg and to the cross member. And then you say the cross member and the crossbar. See the crossbar right here. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure both legs. And then you have the shoes. Shoes, you say. No bend, no crack, no broken, propriamente secure to the legs. Free of debris. And then you say fully raised. Have to be fully raised to prevent damage to the ground or to the landing gear leg. And then you go to the clearance. Have to be proper clearance between the landing gear legs and the tractor to prevent damage when you start turning. Then you finish with this, okay? Okay, number 19, where is it? Right here. Reflective tape. Then you start in the top. Okay, you say clearance light, you see the tiny lights over there. Clearance light, amber in color, no crack, no broken, proper mount secure to the trailer. And then you come in here, you see this tape. And then you say a 50% DOT reflector tape. 50% DOT reflector tape, you say the color. Red and white color, and then you say have to be clean and visible, proper mount secure to the trailer wall. And then you have the trailer wall and the trailer floor. And then you say no bend, no crack, no broken. And then you say properly mounted and secure to the cross members. And then you say no holes, okay, to prevent dropping cargo to the floor and can cause accident. No bend, no crack, no broken, no holes to prevent dropping cargo to the floor and can cause accident. And then you come in right here in this trailer. Look at this. You see that right here? Market lights, this one, the tiny one. You see red color, no crack, no broken, properly mounted secure to the trailer. Function running. You see this right here. ABS light. And then you say amber in color, no crack, no broken, properly mounted secure to the trailer. Okay. And you want to read this part right here? This is for the ABS light. Okay. Then we finish with the 19. Okay, this could be the last one, number 20. You see lenses and reflectors. Okay, for this test, you're looking in the top. You see clearance light. You see the tiny lights over there. It's red color, no crack, no broken, proper mounted secure to the trailer. You see in the corner over there, in the door? That's a reflector tape, white color, had to be clean and visible, proper mounted secure to the trailer door. Then you see this one right here. This is 100% DOT reflector tape. You see the color. Red and white color have to be clean, visible, properly mounted, secure to the trailer door and the bumper. Then you have the tail lights. Okay, pointing to the tail lights. And then you say red color have to be clean, no crack, no broken, properly mounted and secure to the trailer with a good rubber seal. Then you say the outside lights service 3 functions: running, signal, and hazard. The inside lights service 2 functions: running and brakes. Then you go to the last thing right here. You see this? This is a license plate light. White color had to, no crack, no broken, proper mounted, secure to the trailer. Okay. With this, I finished the outside inspection. Okay. 1 to 20. Thank you for watching my videos. Okay. Look at today is a beautiful day, sunshine. Okay. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.